Did you ask the owner of the house for permission? I asked my daughter-in-law, my voice sharp enough to slice through the hallway silence. She froze mid-step, her hands gripping the handles of two oversized suitcases. Mine, ironically. The wheels squeaked to a stop on the polished floor, and she turned slowly, her expression somewhere between shocked and offended. "The owner?" she repeated, blinking. "Yes," I said, crossing my arms. "Me." I didn't bother softening my tone. I didn't raise it either. I didn't have to. Authority, when real, doesn't require volume. Her jaw tightened a fraction. She glanced toward the living room where my son was sitting, watching, listening, but pretending to scroll his phone. That man could face a boardroom of executives without flinching, yet one confrontation at home turned him into a silent bystander. She lifted her chin. "I thought helping organize your things would be useful." "Useful?" I stepped closer. "Dragging my suitcases across the house like you're evicting me is not useful. It's disrespectful." A flush crept up her neck, and for a moment I saw exactly the thing she didn't want me to see. Nervousness, guilt, uncertainty. She swallowed. "I just wanted to prepare the guest room for you." "The guest room," I repeated slowly, tasting the words. "I see." I let my gaze drift to my son. He looked up, finally, but his expression was unreadable. So I returned my attention to her. "This house," I said, tapping the floor with the heel of my shoe, "was built long before you arrived. Every decision made here goes through the people who built it." "And that's you?" she asked softly, though the edge in her tone betrayed her. "It was, and it still is, until your husband, my son, says otherwise." Her eyes flicked to him again, searching for backup, for a sign, for a lifeline. He said nothing. And that silence, that was the moment the power shifted. Not to be cruel, not to be petty, but because families crumble when boundaries disappear, and she had tried to move mine one suitcase at a time. I stepped aside, just enough to reclaim the doorway, the moment, the authority that always had been mine. "Now," I said, gesturing toward the luggage, "ask properly, or leave the suitcases where they are." Her breath hitched, offended, perhaps, or realizing the lines she hadn't known she crossed. Either way, she stood still, because some lessons in a household are not spoken, they're felt.